going on, everyone? Team Rival here with a new series I like to call Import Overview, which I have a lot of import games. Figured I'd show them off to you guys, show you guys what they're all about. This is Naruto Gekitou Ninja Taisen 4 for the Gamecube, also known as Clash of Ninja in North America. The first and second ones came out; they were localized over here. 3 and 4, unfortunately, which are the better ones in the series, were not brought over here. A very, very fun game in my opinion. You'll see what it's all about. I can talk to you guys about this and the Naruto series in general, because I have a lot to say about Naruto. This is only regular Naruto characters, and there's no Shippuden characters at all. There's characters that make appearances, but they're not in their Shippuden form. Very decent character selection. Pretty much anyone you would want to play from Naruto, they really, nailed all of them. I really have no complaints as to all the characters that you have. It is a 3-on-3 fighting game. You can also have 4 players in like an arena. You can have 2-on-2. You can have 1-on-1. There's so many ways to fight. It's really awesome. As for what kind of game modes there are, if you've played a Clash of Ninja game before, it's pretty much the same thing. There's your typical story mode. There's time attack, score attack, survival. There's mission mode, which that's how you unlock all the characters, which is definitely a pain in the ass. I'm on the left-hand side on the top sheet, in case you didn't know. And I'm playing on, I think, the second hardest difficulty, which I think is just regular hard. It's not insane. And so anyway, mission mode is how you unlock a lot of the characters. You just do, different things, and you'll get the characters that way. Really a pain in the ass. It took me a while to unlock everything in this game, but I did it, and I'm a pro. And you see I get my ass hit here by the specials. But the coolest thing I like about the 3-on-3 fighting is actually not all the characters, but some of the characters have a 3-on-3. They'll do a specialty attack. You'll see. I do it once in this match. This is actually, I'm not that big of a fan of Naruto, quite honestly, in terms of anime. I think there are better made animes out there, and, Naruto, I don't go nuts for Naruto like a lot of people do. But the games are fantastic in the Naruto series, such as the Ultimate Ninja series on PS2, which I own every single one, except for, I think, the last one, Clash of Ninja, Ultimate Ninja 5. See, right here, I hit him with the 3-person attack, which is pretty cool. They both do the Raikiri, the lightning blade. Takes away a lot of fucking health. As for the balance in this game, it's decent. There's definitely characters that are overpowered. Both the Lees are overpowered, believe it or not, because they can open the 8 gates, which is really freaking cool in my opinion. And while you'll lose health while doing it, I think I do it once. I don't know if I do it in this video exactly, but you'll lose health rapidly while doing it, but you'll gain special bar, which is activated by hitting, I think it's the X button, is it? Yeah, it's the X button. You'll do specials that way. Yeah, I played Lee this match, and I think I just go with Lee, and I think I picked Neji too. So, okay. The game, I think, is definitely worth picking up. It can't be too expensive nowadays, I don't think. You could probably get it, and quite honestly, it's very easy to play imports on your GameCube. All you need is an action replay, which has a freeloader in it, you just put you'll put the action replay in, go select freeloader, it makes your GameCube region free, pop the game in, and you're good to go. I think I paid less than $30 for an action replay, which is definitely worth it in my opinion. Right now I'm versing, I think, what are the strongest characters in the game. There's Curseal Sasuke 2, there's Nine-Tailed Naruto, and what is it, Awakened Hinata or some bullshit? Which, I don't know why you would pick Hinata as to make an ultimate version of, because I don't really know too many people that are not Hinata fans. So yeah, see, I do the gates right there, and I tried to do a combo and failed. I'm okay at this game. I used to be a lot better when I played this Clash of Ninja 2 like mad. And so, alright, let me talk about Naruto, because I think there's a lot I have to say about Naruto, and as a big fan of anime, and especially certain types of animes, I can kind of justify why I'm not a fan of Naruto, and hopefully I don't get any rabid fanboys. Quite honestly, I welcome the challenge by all means. But as you see, I just did a dope 2-hit combo. I did the two B attacks into a special. Neji is my favorite character in Naruto by far. Here's the problems I have with Naruto and why I have these problems. Okay, my biggest problem about Naruto is they have so many cool characters. Like Neji's a cool character, Kiba's a cool character. Who else is a cool character? I like Gaara. Gaara's a pretty cool character. You know, there's just a long list of all these secondary cool characters like Kakashi and stuff. And a lot of the story is pretty much just about the relationship between Naruto and Sasuke. That's the biggest, like, plot point in the series. And I feel like a lot of the fights they have to do with either doing something for Sasuke, doing something for Naruto. There's nothing that's really for, you know, like the secondary characters, which I think in an anime you need to develop all of your characters. You can't just focus on what the fans want for their characters. And I feel like the creator has really run himself into a hole here, because everyone loves Sasuke, love Sasuke, which frankly I really don't like Sasuke that much, aside from like when he was doing the Lions Barrage, which was like early Naruto, and then I kind of got sick of Sasuke. And they really developed this relationship between Naruto and Sasuke, and that's okay. I mean, but you also have to develop character. And I'm not saying there is no character development, because I know people are going to say, well, you know, they make a relationship between Sakura and Sasuke and this and that. But they need to, like, let's say you have Neji and Hinata. You could have a good, like, relationship there to see who's, like, you know, Neji cares about Hinata, which he obviously doesn't. But it's kind of, I don't know, I just kind of got sick of how I felt like this whole anime revolved around the actions of just two characters. To bring in what I personally think is a perfect anime, to an extent, there's things that are wrong with it, but Dragon Ball Z. In Dragon Ball Z, is it always about Goku and, you know, maybe Vegeta? Is it, because I see those as the two, like, pinnacles of Dragon Ball Z. Is everything always done for them? Are they always the main, like, relationship point? No, you have the relationship of, like, let's say, Vegeta and Trunks, Piccolo and Gohan, Gohan and Goten. You could go Tien and Chaozu if you even wanted to go that route. You could go, there's hundreds and hundreds. Hercule and Majin Buu. There's so many developed relationships in Dragon Ball Z, and not even just Dragon Ball Z. Fist of the North Star. In Fist of the North Star, every single secondary character that has some importance to the series has a well fleshed out story. And I think, while yes, you might enjoy Naruto for the action, which that's fair. I mean, it's not always incredible in my opinion, but in Fist of the North Star, there's a character called Shu, for example. Shu is a very minor character, I think, in the grand scheme of things. He helps out Kenshiro, definitely. He's definitely not the most minor of characters, but he has this son who he has a relationship with, and you see how the relationship, you know, kind of ends. And in Naruto, it's very just one-dimensional. You just have Naruto and Sasuke. There's other characters. The other characters help out when they feel necessary. But they should really try to, like, flesh out these characters that they have, because they have these really cool characters. Shino's a cool character, for example, who I just picked. I said Kiba's a cool character. Lee is probably one of the coolest characters I've seen, and they knocked him out of pretty much all of Naruto. He had the two of the, I think, in the top 10 fights in Naruto. He's in 2 of them, which is pretty cool to say, and they could have made him into a damn good character. And another thing I don't like about Naruto is just the storytelling in general, and how everything seems to be, like I said, forced around Sasuke. And it's not even just forced around Sasuke, it's just the fact that they don't really seem to put any effort into trying to, you know, explain why are they doing all these things for Sasuke. Why Sasuke? He's our friend. Yeah, he's your friend, true, But to make a whole series that just revolves around trying to get Sasuke back and do things for Sasuke, I don't know too many people that would... I mean, Naruto pretty much hates Sasuke for most of the series, I think. Not hates him in like, oh my god, I hate him just because he's better than me. He hates him in like a brotherly way. Like they're brothers kind of, I think. But they don't really explain why they're brothers. They're just like, oh, you guys are in a clan together. And Naruto hates Sasuke because Sasuke is better than him. But for, you know, just because they're on a team doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, you're just going to develop this, like, caring for him. Because Sasuke is pretty much a prick, I think, 95% of the time. Sasuke saves Naruto's ass once or twice, which I could see that being a fair reason for someone like Naruto to, like, always have Sasuke's back, and Sasuke saves him a few times. But I'm talking about before Sasuke saves Naruto, if you know what I'm saying. Before Sasuke saves Naruto, Naruto always seems to, like, have, like, some sort of, like, connection or attachment to Sasuke. And I don't really like that too much. And I know I'm not exactly the most well-versed person in Naruto, and that's perfectly fine. You can bring up that point as to why I shouldn't really be talking about that. I don't watch Shippuden. I have no interest in watching Shippuden. I just think that in terms of there being better, more fleshed out, more well-developed animes, yeah, maybe the animation's nice. The animation is pretty nice in Naruto. Naruto has great fights. Again, to bring up a fight that I think is a fantastically edited fight is the fight between, again, Rock Lee / Gar versus, I think it was Kimimaru of, I think, if I got the name wrong, excuse me, but Kimimaru versus Rock Lee / Gar when they're fighting in the field with Naruto trying to get Sasuke back from the Sound 4. And holy shit, was that an awesome fight. That fight fucking was just, the wind was like making the grass, and all the grass had really nice like sun effects on it, and it was just an incredible, when I saw that I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. And I just think, and then they go into Shippuden. I've seen a few episodes of Shippuden. I think I saw the fight between Pain and Naruto, and that was animated like shit. Holy shit! How could you stand for that? It's like to bring up, like, let's say Dragon Ball Z, the fight between Vegeta and Goku in the Majin Buu saga, and they just made it look like, imagine if you were a Dragon Ball Z fan and they made that fight just look like absolute ass, and it was a damn shame, man. And so I think if you're a Naruto fan, you need to kind of take a step back and realize, what are you getting yourself into versus what else is out there in terms of anime. Because you can watch Fist of the North Star, you can watch Cowboy Bebop, you can watch Outlaw Star, you can watch Dragon Ball Z, you can watch Yu Yu Hakusho. I even prefer One Piece over it. So guys, I'm kind of running out of time here a little bit, but I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I know I talked about the game a little bit, not too much. I didn't really have too much to say about the game. If you've played a Clash of Ninja game, this is the one for you. This is the definitive version. Don't get the shitty ones on Wii. That's not worth it. Get these. So guys, I hope you guys you enjoyed this. I think this is a good series to start, and I will see you guys later on.